The night is a warm, enveloping blanket, its quiet presence wrapping you in a sense of calm as you stand on a secluded coastal shore. The air is soft, scented with the briny tang of the sea and the smoky, earthy aroma of driftwood burning nearby. Before you, a small campfire flickers, its golden flames dancing against the backdrop of the dark, endless ocean. The waves whisper gently, their rhythmic sighs blending with the soft crackle of the fire, creating a lullaby that feels like it was crafted just for you. You take a step closer, your bare feet sinking into the cool, fine sand, and feel the earth ground you, as if it knows you've come to find peace. The campfire is nestled in a shallow pit, surrounded by smooth stones worn by the tide, their surfaces glinting in the firelight. Driftwood, bleached silver by the sun and sea, fuels the flames, each piece glowing with embers that pulse like tiny stars. The ocean stretches out beyond, its surface shimmering under a sky strewn with countless stars and a crescent moon that hangs low, casting a silver path across the water. You settle onto a soft blanket spread near the fire, its fibers warm from the heat, and let your body relax, your legs crossed, your hands resting lightly in your lap. The sand beneath the blanket is cool but yielding, molding to you shape, and you feel as though the shore itself is cradling you. The waves roll in, their edges frothy and white, catching the moonlight in a delicate dance. Their sound is steady, a gentle murmur that seems to breathe in time with your own heartbeat. You close your eyes, letting the symphony of the night envelop you, the soft lapping of the water, the crackle of the fire, the faint rustle of coastal grasses swaying in the breeze. The air is alive with scent, the salt of the sea, the smoky warmth of the fire, the faint sweetness of wildflowers tucked among the dunes. You breathe deeply, each inhale filling your lungs with a purity that seems to loosen something within, a weight you hadn't noticed until now. Opening your eyes, you watch the flames, their golden tongues licking the driftwood, sending tiny sparks spiraling into the night. The firelight casts a warm glow across the sand, painting the stones, the blanket, and your own hands in shades of amber and shadow. You lean forward, feeling the heat on your face, and notice a faint shimmer in the water nearby bioluminescent plankton, tiny specks of light that sparkle with each wave like stars falling from the sky. They swirl and dance, creating delicate patterns that bloom and fade, a quiet magic that feels like a gift meant just for you. You smile, your heart lifting at the sight, and let your gaze drift to the sea, where the moon's silver path seems to invite you into its depths. A soft breeze stirs, carrying the scent of salt and the distant hum of the ocean's deeper currents. You turn your head, catching the silhouette of a lone seabird gliding low over the water, its wings catching the starlight before it vanishes into the dark. The sound of its passage is swallowed by the waves, and you feel a sense of connection, not just to the bird, but to all the life that hums softly in this coastal night. The fire crackles, a log shifting in the pit, and you pull the blanket closer, savoring its warmth against your shoulders. The world beyond this shore feels distant, its noise and haste muffled by the fire's glow and the sea's gentle song. Your mind begins to wander, carried by the rhythm of the waves and the fire's soft pulse. You imagine the stories this shore holds of travelers who gathered here, their voices mingling with the crackle of flames, of fishermen who warmed their hands by similar fires, their eyes on the horizon, of solitary souls who came to listen to the sea and find clarity in its whispers. Each stone, each grain of sand, each piece of driftwood seems to carry a memory, and you feel a quiet kinship with those who've sat here before, their lives woven into the fabric of this place. The campfire is a beacon, a gathering point for hearts seeking rest, its light a promise of warmth and peace. The stars above are a vast canopy, their light piercing the velvet dark. You trace their patterns with your breeze, not knowing their names but feeling their familiarity like old friends keeping watch. One star, brighter than the rest, pulses gently, and you wonder if it's a planet, a distant sun, or something more, a guide, a beacon. The thought makes you smile, and you let your imagination drift, picturing the star as a lantern hung by some cosmic hand to light your way. The moon's glow softens the night, its silver light blending with the fire's warmth, creating a harmony of cool and warm, dark and light. The waves grow softer, their whispers barely audible, and you feel a deep calm settle into your bones. Your thoughts slow, each one arriving and departing like the tide. You think of the day you've left behind, the moments that felt heavy or fleeting, and here by the campfire they seem to lose their edges, smoothed by the sea's patient rhythm. The bioluminescent plankton still glow, their light diffused by a faint mist that's beginning to form over the water, a delicate veil that softens the world. You breathe it in, this beauty, and let it fill you, your heart growing lighter with each breath. A faint ripple catches your eye, and you see a small fish dart beneath the surface, its scales flashing with the bioluminescent glow. It moves with grace, a flicker of life in the vastness of the sea, and you watch until it vanishes, leaving only the sparkling plankton behind. The breeze picks up, cooler now, and you tuck the blanket tighter around you, savoring its coziness. The fire crackles, sending another spark into the night, and you feel as though you're in a dream, the edges of the world blurred and gentle, the fire's warmth a steady anchor. You lean back, lying on the blanket, and let the sand cradle you. The sky above is a tapestry of stars, their light soft and steady, and you feel as though you're floating, suspended between sea and sky. The waves whisper, the fire crackles, and the world is a lullaby sung just for you. Your breath slows, your body softens, and you feel yourself sinking into a deeper stillness, a place where thoughts are gentle and time is endless. The fire's warmth lingers on your skin, the sand's coolness balances it, and you imagine the shore rocking you like a cradle into a space of pure rest. You picture the sea as a keeper of dreams, its waves carrying the hopes and wishes of those who've sat by this fire. You don't speak your own dreams aloud, but you feel them rising, soft and unhurried like embers drifting into the night. The sea listens, or so it seems, and you feel lighter, as if the waves have carried something away, leaving only peace in its place. The fire burns low, its flames smaller now, but its warmth remains, a quiet promise that the night will hold you. The night stretches on, the stars shifting slowly across the sky. You sit up, brushing the sand from your hands, and add another piece of driftwood to the fire, watching as a new burst of sparks rises into the air. The flames flare briefly, casting a fresh glow across the shore, and you feel a quiet gratitude, not for anything grand, but for this, the fire, the sea, the stars, the moment. You pull the blanket around your shoulders and settle back, your eyes drifting to the water, where the bioluminescent plankton continue their silent dance, their light a soft echo of the stars above. The coastal grasses rustle behind you, their whispers mingling with the waves, and you turn to see the dunes, their curves softened by the moonlight. A faint hum of crickets joins the night's chorus, their song subtle but steady, a reminder of the life that thrives in the quiet. You imagine the creatures of the shore crabs scuttling beneath the sand, birds nesting in the dunes, fish gliding through the shallows, all part of this coastal world, all bound by the same rhythm. The thought is comforting, a reminder that you too are part of this place, your presence as natural as the waves. You shift on the blanket, feeling the sand beneath, its coolness a gentle contrast to the fire's warmth. The driftwood in the pit glows, its embers pulsing like heartbeats, and you let your fingers trace the edge of the blanket, its texture soft and familiar. The sea stretches out before you, its surface a mirror of the sky, and you feel as though you're sitting at the edge of eternity, held by the shore's quiet strength. The moon's silver path seems to lead somewhere far away, yet here by the campfire you feel no need to follow it. This moment, this place is enough. Your thoughts drift to the fire itself, its flames a small miracle in the vastness of the night. You imagine the driftwood's journey carried by currents, shaped by waves, washed ashore to become part of this fire, this moment. Each piece holds a story, a fragment of the sea's endless tale, and you feel a quiet connection to it, to the hands that gathered it, to the tides that brought it here. The fire is a gathering point, a place where stories meet, where hearts find rest, and you feel honored to be part of its light. The waves whisper on, their rhythm steady and soothing, and you close your eyes again, letting the sounds wrap around you. The fires crackle, the sea's murmurs, the crickets hum, they weave together, a tapestry of peace that feels like it was made just for you. Your breath deepens, your body sinks into the blanket, and the world feels impossibly gentle, as if it's holding you in its arms. The mist over the water thickens, curling around the shore like a soft embrace, and you feel as though you're in a painting, a moment captured in time. You imagine the shore as a sanctuary not just for you, but for all who find it. You picture others sitting by this fire, their hearts full of their own stories, their dreams carried by the waves. You picture the sea listening as it always does, its tides carrying their hopes out to the horizon. The thought is soothing, a reminder that you're not alone, that this place holds space for everyone who seeks it. You feel a quiet connection to those strangers, their lives unknown, but somehow familiar, bound by the same need for peace. The fire burns lower, its embers glowing softly, and you add another piece of driftwood, watching as the flames flicker back to life. The warmth washes over you, a gentle reminder of the fire's presence, and you settle back on the blanket, your eyes drifting to the stars. They seem closer now, as if they've leaned in to watch over you, and you trace their patterns, letting your imagination weave stories among them. Perhaps that cluster is a ship sailing across the cosmos. Perhaps that lone star is a lighthouse guiding lost travelers home. The thoughts are light, playful, and they drift away as easily as they come, leaving only peace in their wake. The night stretches on, the moon climbing higher, its light softening the edges of the world. You feel the sand beneath the blanket, its coolness grounding you, and the fire's warmth on your skin, its glow a quiet anchor. The waves roll in, their rhythm eternal, and you let your body relax fully, your shoulders softening, your hands resting at your sides. The coastal grasses whisper, the crickets hum, and the world is a lullaby sung just for you. Your breath slows, your thoughts quiet, and you feel yourself sinking into a deeper stillness, a place where time is endless and peace is all there is. You open your eyes and notice a faint glow along the horizon, not dawn, but the promise of it, a subtle softening of the dark. The world feels poised, waiting, and you sit up, feeling the blanket shift beneath you. You take a final look at the sea, the bioluminescent plankton now just a faint shimmer, a quiet goodbye. The fire burns low, its embers glowing softly, and you smile, knowing this moment will stay with you. A small piece of the shore tucked into your heart. You stand, folding the blanket and brushing the sand from your hands. The waves continue their song, eternal and gentle, as you step away from the fire, its warmth lingering on your skin. You pause at the water's edge, letting the tide kiss your toes, and look out at the sea, its surface still shimmering under the coastal sky. The moon's silver path stretches to the horizon, and you feel a quiet gratitude, not for anything grand, but for this, the fire, the waves, the stars, the moment. You walk back along the shore, the sand cool beneath your feet. The dunes whisper, the crickets hum, and the world feels soft, gentle yours. The campfire fades into the dark, but its memory lingers, a haven you can return to whenever the world grows too loud. The waves whisper on, carrying their stories, and you carry yours softer now, cradled by the sea. The path ahead is quiet, the night deep, and you walk slowly, savoring the peace, knowing the ocean campfire will be there, waiting whenever you return. The dunes rise gently to your left, their grasses swaying in the breeze, and you pause to listen to their soft rustle, a sound like the sea's echo on land. The air is cooler now, the mist drifting inland, and you pull your jacket tighter, savoring its warmth. The stars above seem to pulse, their light a quiet rhythm that matches the waves, and you feel a sense of connection, not just to this place, but to the universe itself. You are here now, and that is enough. You walk along the shore, the sand cool and yielding beneath your feet. The tide has left behind small treasures, shells, bits of seaweed, a smooth stone or two, and you bend to pick one up, its surface worn by the sea's patient touch. You hold it in your palm, feeling its weight, and imagine the journey it's taken, carried by currents from distant shores. The thought is comforting, a reminder that everything is connected, that the sea binds the world together in its endless dance. The crickets hum again, their voices softer now, and you picture them nestled in the dunes, their tiny lives part of this coastal world. You wonder what they dream of, these creatures of sand and grass, and the thought makes you smile. The waves whisper on, their song a constant companion, and you feel your heart slow, your thoughts quieting. The world is so vast, yet here it's so small, just this shore, this campfire, this moment. You find a spot on the sand just beyond the reach of the tide and sit, drawing your knees up to your chest. The sand is cool but soft, molding to your shape, and you let your hands sink into it, feeling its texture, its quiet strength. The waves roll in, their edges frothy and white, and you watch them, mesmerized by their rhythm. Each one arrives, then retreats, leaving behind a glistening sheen that catches the moonlight. The bioluminescent plankton are gone now, their glow faded, but the memory of their light lingers, a spark in your heart. The mist has lifted slightly, and the horizon is clearer now, a dark line where sea meets sky. You imagine ships out there, their sails catching the wind, their crews gazing at the same stars. You imagine other shores, other souls sitting by their own fires, their hearts full of their own stories. The sea connects you all, you think, its waves carrying whispers from one heart to another across time and space. The thought is soothing, a reminder that you're never truly alone, that the world is bound by invisible threads of light and sound. You lean back, lying on the sand, and let the earth hold you. The stars above are a canopy, their light soft and steady, and you feel as though you're floating, suspended between sea and sky. The waves whisper, the crickets hum, and the world is a lullaby sung just for you. Your breath slows, your body softens, and you feel yourself sinking into a deeper stillness, a place where thoughts are gentle and time is endless. You imagine the sea as a storyteller, its waves carrying tales from every corner of the world. You picture it whispering to the dunes, the grasses, the stars, sharing its secrets with those who listen. You don't speak your own story aloud, but you feel it rising, soft and unhurried like the tide. The sea hears, or so it seems, and you feel lighter, as if the waves have carried something away, leaving only peace in its place. The night stretches on, the stars tracing their slow arc across the sky. You sit up, brushing the sand from your hands, and take one last look at the campfire. Its embers glow faintly, but its presence is strong, a quiet anchor in the night. You stand, stretching your limbs, and feel the quiet strength of your own body, the steady beat of your own heart. The waves roll in, their rhythm eternal, and you smile, knowing this moment will stay with you, a small piece of the shore tucked into your soul. You walk back along the shore, the sand cool beneath your feet. The dunes whisper, the crickets hum, and the world feels soft, gentle yours. The campfire fades into the dark, but its memory lingers, a haven you can return to whenever the world grows too loud. The waves whisper on, carrying their stories, and you carry yours, softer now, cradled by the sea. The path ahead is quiet, the night deep, and you walk slowly, savoring the peace, knowing the ocean campfire